by Mike Curillo, published June 17, 2018. 6 comments, NYDN, Isola, Smart Money says Kawhi Leonard lands with Lakers, but Celtics or Sixers could offer more. Saturday, June 30, 2018, 1 hour 30 minutes and 0 seconds p.m. Kawhi Leonard has made the San Antonio Spurs more dysfunctional than the Knicks. At least for now. The disgruntled and aloof Leonard has turned the so-called gold standard of NBA franchises on its head by reportedly asking for a trade. Those weren't Leonard's words because Leonard never speaks. NYDN, driver who ran over pedestrians in Moscow says he only slept 2 hours. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 3 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. Moscow. The Moscow driver who ran over 7 people and sparked terrorism fears says he barely slept before getting behind the wheel, though a Russian opposition leader doubts the official police explanation. The driver, identified as a 28-year-old Chingiz Anarbek UULU, was seen in a video published. NYDN, 3 people shot in Greenwich Village Sunday, June 17, 2018, 2 hours 20 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. 3 people were shot in Greenwich Village on Sunday morning, police said. The shooting occurred at about 4 a.m. at 162 Bleecker Street, police said. The conditions of the victims are unknown. Police did not provide additional information. This is a breaking story that will be updated throughout. NYDN, my father and his replacements Sunday, June 17, 2018, 2 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. All through my boyhood, my father worked from early in the morning until late at night. I spent a lot of time missing him. When would he come back? I often wondered. My grandfather fit the bill as my old man for decades. He took me to his office with him, and to baseball games at Yankee Stadium. NYDN, through his looking glass, in Trump's America, we're upside down and at war with ourselves. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 2 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. in Trumpland, Scott Pruitt, the grifter at EPA ruining the planet, is in. Representative Mark Sanford, a conservative with a near 100% Republican voting record, is outbeaten by a candidate who professed her devotion to the president. Also in is North Korea's strong, funny and smart Kim Jong-un. NYDN, what NYCHA needs, a management overhaul. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 2 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. New York City's sprawling government is of bureaucratic dysfunction, but the New York City Housing Authority's challenges have a direct, deep and destructive impact on the seniors and working families who built this city, as well as the children and vulnerable populations that government is. NYDN, a whole lot of hot air. The de Blasio big oil lawsuit versus reality on the ground. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 1 hour 10 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. All living things on this earth should be shaken cold by the latest evidence of a swiftly warming planet. The tripling of the rate of ice loss in Antarctica over the last decade, threatening us coastal dwellers most of all. The hunt for villains to hold to account for our slow-motion cataclysm. NYDN, student success asterisk, in praise of the charter school's graduates, with one caveat. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 1 hour 5 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. Great congratulations to the 16 Success Academy seniors who walked across the stage to clutch their diplomas this month. They are the first class to graduate from the city's most impressive public charter school network, and they have something no one can ever take away: the reading, writing, math. NYDN, STASI, the man who would be Kim. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 1 hour 0 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. The man who would be Kim, aka the Donald, has finally admitted that it's good to be dictator. Can being declared a god be far behind? The Donald declared on Friday that he wants his people, that would be all 326,651,522 of us Americans, to treat him the way Kim Jong-un's people treat him. Okay. NYDN, CARIBBEAT, World Cup soccer stirs memories of U.S. elimination by Trinidad and Tobago. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 1 hour 0 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. Depending on your viewpoint, fond remembrances, or nightmares, of Trinidad and Tobago's 2-1 defeat of the U.S. in a 2018 World Cup qualifier last year still linger. It's real sweet that the 2026 World Cup is coming to North America, including matches at New Jersey's MetLife Stadium. But for NYDN, I'm fighting for my slain loved ones. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 1 hour 0 minutes and 0 seconds a.m. The Rev. Sharon Risher is a member of the Everytown Survivor Network, whose mother Ethel Lance and cousins Susie Jackson and Taiwanza Sanders were shot to death in Charleston, South Carolina, at Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church on June 17, 2015. In 2012, I started working as an emergency room trauma (NYDN). Reform this primary. A tiny party forces a wasteful vote with no candidates on the ballot. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 1 hour 0 minutes and 0 seconds AM. Mischief makers in the tiny Reform Party have exploited state election law to force June 26 primaries at 229 polling sites in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Queens. There are no contests in these districts. There are literally no names on the ballot. Yet this is happening. A compliment. NYDN. Florida man chugs beer after police stop him on suspicion of DUI. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 12:55 am. Big Coppet, Key, Fla. Authorities say a 48-year-old Florida man raised a can of beer and chugged it after a sheriff's deputy stopped him on suspicion of driving. Darrell Royal Riedel told Monroe County Sheriff's investigators he was scared when he fled in his pickup truck as Deputy Anthony, NYDN, Readers sound off on FIFA, Father's Day and fonts. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 12 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds AM. Learning from soccer diplomacy. Woodside. In light of the latest G7 summit in Canada, where the feuding and fractious Trump administration casts America as an uncooperative and petulant ally, the news that the USA, Canada and Mexico have jointly won the bid to host the 2026 FIFA World Cup is NYDN. Aquarius convoy begins arriving in Spain with 630 migrants after weeks at sea. Sunday, June 17, 2018, 12 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds AM. Valencia, Spain. The first Italian government ship accompanying the migrant aid vessel Aquarius with 630 people aboard on Sunday docked at the Spanish port of Valencia, ending a week-long perilous crossing of the Mediterranean. Medical staff boarded the Italian Coast Guard vessel Dattilo after NYDN, U.S., South Korea to announce end to military drills this week. Report Saturday, June 16, 2018, 11 hours 45 minutes and 0 seconds PM. The U.S. and South Korea will officially announce the suspension of the joint military drills that have rankled the Kim Jong-un regime, according to a report. President Trump blasted the war games after a meeting with Kim last week in Singapore where the isolated dictator said he would denuclearize. NYDN. Ackett. Patience pays off for Michael Conforto as Mets were growing tired from lack of production. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 11 hours 40 minutes and 0 seconds PM. Phoenix. Patience pays off. While the Mets were growing impatient with his slow start, Michael Conforto has been trying to be more patient at the plate. The Mets' lone all-star in 2017, who missed the end of last due to shoulder surgery, has diligently been working on letting NYDN Fantasy Baseball Weekly Planner and Waiver Suggestions. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 10 hours 50 minutes and 0 seconds PM. This article appears courtesy of RotoExperts.com with June hurtling past us like an Aridus Chapman heater. Teams, both real and fantasy, began deep, intimate assessments about the immediate future. Those in the hunt for glory must decide if it's time to go big and find the one player who can. NYDN. Man shot on Brooklyn Street in critical condition. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 10 hours 45 minutes and 0 seconds PM. A man is clinging to life after he was shot on a Brooklyn street early Sunday. The victim was hit by the gunfire near the corner of Melrose and Stanix STS in Bushwick around 12:20 a.m., authorities said. Medics rushed the man to Elmhurst Hospital where he was listed in critical condition. Police. NYDN. Michael Conforto gets offense going as everything clicks for Mets in win over D-backs. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 10 hours 5 minutes and 0 seconds PM. Phoenix. Michael Conforto broke out at the plate and Steven Matz continued to dominate. For the first time in weeks, everything clicked for the Mets Saturday night as they beat the Diamondbacks 5-1 at Chase Field. It was the first win in 5 games for the Mets 29-38 since they beat the Yankees. NYDN. Missouri man allegedly shot girlfriend to death in front of daughter after $36 dispute. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 10 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds PM. Jennings, Mo. Authorities allege a Missouri man killed his girlfriend in front of her daughter after she refused to lend him $36. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch reports that 42-year-old Brian Clay was charged Thursday in the shooting death of his girlfriend, 32-year-old L'Oreal Good. Police allege, NYDN, immigrants prefer taking chances with U.S. asylum policy than face deadly gangs back home. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 10 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds p.m. Tijuana, Mexico. The MS-13 gang made Jose Osman Aparicio's life so miserable in his native El Salvador that he had no choice but to flee in the dead of night with his wife and 4 children, leaving behind all their belongings and paying a smuggler $8,000. Aparicio is undeterred by a new directive. NYDN, Matt "Guitar" Murphy, notable blues guitarist, dead at 88. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 9 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds p.m. Matt "Guitar" Murphy, a renowned blues guitarist who played with the Blues Brothers and jammed with musical heavyweights Muddy Waters, Etta James and Chuck Berry, Friday. He was 88. Murphy's nephew Floyd Murphy Jr. confirmed his death in a Facebook post. It was unclear how he, a bluesman, NYDN, Arizona Republicans say it's inappropriate to talk about John McCain's Senate seat as questions linger over his future. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 9 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds p.m. Phoenix, Senator John McCain's legacy was thrust into focus nearly 1 year ago when he announced his brain cancer diagnosis. The 6-term senator and decorated Vietnam War veteran is now fighting the illness from his beloved Arizona, and filling the role of one of the few congressional Republican. NYDN, Your Dreams. Lauren Lawrence analyzes newsreaders' dreams. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 8:00 p.m. She needs to strike when the iron is hot. I dreamed I was hanging out with George Harrison, laughing and having a great time eating lunch at some restaurant. I wanted to take a picture of him but kept putting it off and took other pictures instead. Then when I was ready to take his picture, my camera, SNY Knicks take talented, high-potential forward in NY post mock draft. Saturday, June 16, 2018, 1 hour 10 minutes and 15 seconds p.m. in NY Post's latest mock draft, the Knicks take Missouri F. Michael Porter Jr.